Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. And welcome to a new school year, full of excitement and potential. Last week, students returned for a brand new school year, and exuberant educators welcomed them with much fanfare while guiding them to their homeroom classrooms. At a number of schools, community partners, city leaders, church volunteers, elected officials, and college students made the welcomes even more special. After hopping off their buses or being dropped off by their parents, students received high fives and cheers from a community of supporters. Student athletes from Christopher Newport University have a long-standing tradition of greeting students and staff to a new school year. As part of CNU's Kids First Athletic Outreach, assistant basketball coach and director of community outreach, Coach Roland Ross, organizes CNU's student athletes to make a difference in their community. At 6 elementary schools, athletic teams personally greeted students while cheering them on to a successful year. They also spent time on the first day to remind drivers to watch out for kids walking to and from their bus stops and to respect the school buses stopping to pick up kids. At various intersections along Warwick Boulevard, teams held up signs urging commuters to slow down and pay extra attention while driving. CNU's Greek organizations also joined the celebration on the first day of school. With a strong foundation in community service, several sororities and fraternities lined up in front of schools welcoming students and families. For many of these college students, this is just the first step to supporting and partnering with our schools and students throughout the rest of the school year. Before the first day of school, Sedgefield Elementary's entire staff delivered the gift of reading to students across the city. When all educators returned to work, the Eagles staff loaded onto buses with free books and popsicles to soar through the city. The educators were thrilled to visit with students, find out how their summer went, and spend some time getting to know their new students. It also gave brand new staff members a chance to familiarize themselves with the students and neighborhoods that Sedgefield proudly serves. Wherever they stopped, a small party broke out in front of the daycare sites and youth centers they visited. These locations were strategically selected since many Sedgefield students spent their summer days there. But no matter what school the students attended, Sedgefield's educators were happy to help all kids pick out brand new free books for reading at home and cool popsicles to beat the summer heat. All educators in Newport News Public Schools kicked off the new school year at the 4th Annual Innovate Conference. The two-day gathering offered inspirational insights from guest speakers and school leaders in a virtual setting. Over 300 breakout sessions were hosted in person at Woodside High School and virtually online for educators to explore new methods of learning, ways to effectively incorporate technology into their lesson plans, and strategies to keep the focus of their efforts on growing all students towards success. These sessions were taught by our own talented educators and allowed staff to gain valuable relicensure points. On the second day, a student panel offered honest and real feedback about their journey along the educational path. This massive and impactful conference was organized by the talented teams from Instructional Technology and the Employee Expertise Department to help educators start the school year with an aim to impact student learning, growth, and achievement. All students in Newport News Public Schools can receive free breakfast and lunch each day during the school year. No additional forms are needed to receive this healthy benefit. Please visit the Child Nutrition Services website for information on school menus and snacks. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.